I rise again to just give conscience to the general populace. The other day I cried, just uncontrollably just cried after several conversations. So I'll just move into, my friend from the 2nd District gave great insight of when he learned he was a threat, the enemy to America and the police. I have 101 personal stories about being the enemy or the threat. I got the black boy rules of engagement when I was 4 years old. Yet I'm gonna take this in another direction. These are challenging times, the challenges of daily life, the challenges of the virus, COVID-19, but that will pass. But every day of my entire life, my parents, every day of their lives, they have had to endure the virus of racism, the virus of classism, the virus of white privilegism, the virus of profiling. And that is what manifests itself in the knee on the neck of a defenseless black man. But legislation, local and national, has been on the knee of the black and brown, the knee on the neck of the black and brown communities through racial and discriminatory policies and laws, a knee on the neck of education by cutting funding, a knee on the neck to jobs with right-to-work laws, a knee on the neck with inequitable policies to health care and criminal justice, and the Flint water crisis. See, me and my kind, we are just a threat. We are always the enemy just because of our ebony hue. Everyone, just close your eyes for a minute and just imagine you're driving with your 3 elementary school age kids under the age of 8 in a nice oversized vehicle, and you get flicked by the red and blue lights and the siren to pull over. You stress, what did I do? You firmly have to ask your babies to play the robot game and be still. You have to roll down all your windows, front, back, left, and right, to give an unobstructed view to your car. You have to place your ID and your insurance quickly on the dashboard above the steering wheel. You place both hands out the vehicle with your palms down to prove that you are not a threat. You plead with your babies, don't move. This is a serious game for ice cream. And you pray before the 2 white officers with hands on guns approach your vehicle from both sides and engage you. Just imagine that emotion that I go through. Needless to say, the encounter is rude, unsubstantiated, and does not result in any infraction due to my engagement, my own personal behavior of humility, where I have to tolerate and endure that humiliation and disrespect. My only infraction is being guilty while driving black in a nice vehicle, because one of the only questions that was asked was, how much did the vehicle cost? This is when my children learned their father was the threat, the enemy to some police in America, and they were guilty by association. Look, I want to work with each and everybody in here. I want to make sound policy, and I want this society where my children are no longer the threat or the enemy ever. So, I'm still the rookie on the all-star team over here. You can still hug me, text me, call me, take me out to dinner. I'm down. I'm good with that. I'm not mad at anyone. I'm disappointed at times in some of you. Sometimes you're probably disappointed in us, but I just ask that everybody search for that humanity, your compassion to working for the greater good, the good of all people, black people, the prayers and pledge we vow every morning to start session with justice and liberty for all. We need a healing. And so on my desk is a resolution that I want you all to join in, declaring racism a public health crisis in Michigan. And we as a body will work to promote racial equity. So I look forward to the entire chamber support, and I'm gone, and I like my remarks published.